What is the deal, y'all? Y'all know what it is. No moral victories, man. Welcome back or welcome for the first time, man. Hey, today's reaction videos, man, is the craziest military training exercises, man. We're gonna jump right to it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. We need 1 million subscribers. I don't know what the deal is with y'all, man, but you ain't doing nothing right now. You just waiting on me to get into it. So hit the button real quick for me, man. That's for y'all. Let's get into it, man.
Normal everyday civilians to stone cold killing machines.
Let's
Well,
see.
it's all thanks to extreme elite military training. Welcome back, Charlie here. Today we'll look at some insane things soldiers have to go through to become elite special forces. From playing hot potato with a live grenade to breaking bricks set on fire with their heads.
Like some
The
movie.
first
John
training
Wick.
exercise we'll look at is named hand grenade hot potato.
Hand grenade,
We've all
hot
played the game
potato.
Hot Potato. Players gather in a circle and toss an object to one another while music plays. The player holding the object when the music stops is eliminated. In China, they do this as part of military training, but instead of using a potato, they use a live hand grenade. This means that if you're holding the grenade when the music ends, you don't just lose the game, you lose your life as well. When the music stops, the last soldier holding the grenade has to throw it into a pit. If they don't, then they would be blown up. This is an incredibly extreme and high-stakes game.
What? Hand grenade, hot potato. So if you don't time it right and throw that thing in the down below, it's over. Your life is over. In training, you didn't even get to the army yet. You're training. Yeah, I'm out of there. I'm not doing this one.
The Chinese military do this to help soldiers cope under pressure. Thankfully, in leaked videos of this, no soldiers were ever hurt. But I wonder if any slow soldiers have ever been blown up while playing this game. It now makes sense why so many US politicians are voicing their concerns about China's military. If they can cope with the pressure of having a live grenade in their hand, then I'm sure they can cope in a war zone. But elite special forces can't just be good under pressure. They also have to be incredibly tough. That's why one training exercise involves breaking concrete on their heads.
Come on, this is done, man. With the heads? The dude was just breaking it with his hands. I thought, okay.
China and in South Korea. You may think concrete on their heads.
They jumping head
this is done
first.
in China and in South Korea. You may think, why would a soldier need to smash bricks over their
that's
heads?
fake.
Well, part of it.
That's fake. That's fake. That's fake.
Breaking concrete on their heads. This is
Look at
done in China and in South Korea. You may think, why would a soldier need to smash bricks over their heads? Well, part of it is copying tech.
Big CTE right there. You feel me? Concussion protocol for sure. Like up, man. Come on, subscribe and everything, man. Look who giving y'all content like this.
From monks. Monks are able to master pain. That way, if soldiers are hurt in the battlefield, they won't even react. And many believe it's also partly just for show. Chinese and South Korean militaries do this to show they're tough as nails. It also scares and intimidates their enemy. Just imagine going into a war zone with people who...
If I see a dude in the field in the army breaking his head with concrete, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull out my gun and blast his ass. I don't give a damn about that. We in the battlefield.
Bricks over their heads in training. The Chinese army is famous for their martial arts presentations, showing that even without a weapon, they could defeat almost any army in the world. Now, let's look at a military training exercise which is just plain weird. The exercise is known as Cobra Gold.
What the
exercise which is just plain weird. The exercise
Cobra Gold.
Known as Cobra Gold. Allied militaries from many countries participate. The military exercises are held in Thailand, but armies from South Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, and the USA are all involved. During the exercise, US troops drink cobra blood.
For what? For what?
Exercise also has an underwater assault course, a landmine destruction course, and many firearms exercises. But the most
What is
famous
that?
and
Yeah, let's
scary
get to
event
this one.
is the Cobra Blood Drink.
Why?
Troops literally drink blood from a cobra's mouth.
For what?
Cobras are one of the most venomous snakes in the world. But to become elite, troops must complete this activity. You may be wondering, why do they even do this?
Yes.
Well, it's all about learning how to survive in the wild. Troops are taught how to eat.
Man, I'm flabbergasted, startled. Oh man, cobra blood, a venomous snake. I'm lost right now.
Jungle plants and insects. But when there are no edible plants or insects, you may have to drink cobra blood. Sometimes soldiers even eat geckos and scorpions during this training. The exercise is overseen by a Royal Thai military general. They explain to the US troops that drinking cobra blood is a good replacement for water if there's none around.
That shit about to make me throw up, bro. This shit about to make me throw up. Come on, bro.
It may sound extreme and scary, but it may save a soldier's life in the jungle. Even some hardcore Marines have to shut their eyes when doing this. It's just way too scary to be that close to a live cobra snake. If you were stuck in the jungle, what would you do? Perish from dehydration or drink cobra blood? Now let's move on to an even more dangerous military training exercise. This exercise is carried out by the Russian military. The Russian military is known for being incredibly tough. Russia's most elite special force is known as the Spetsnaz unit. And during their training, they shoot each other in the chest. The trainees wear body armor.
Let's just keep going, man.
While their commanders shoot them center mass. This is to give them confidence in a terrorist-controlled situation. Bullets may be flying by their heads, and they need to get used to this. Take a look at this FSB operator not even flinching as bullets hit his chest. In another exercise, trainees have to return fire. They need to shoot at each other's heads, but just narrowly miss their unprotected faces. In another drill, a trainee has to shoot at targets. But while he's doing this, his trainers push him and shout in his ear. They also fire bullets right next to his ear. This is to simulate a real-life combat situation where bullets may be going off all around you. It's insanely stressful.
Oh man, they going through it over there, man. This is, oh man, you learn something new every day, and just because you learn something new every day, hit that like and subscribe, man. Let's learn something new today. Let's learn something together. Come on,
but it does train them for the battlefield very well.
The button is right
But I think
there.
one of the most hardcore military units is the Philippine Navy SEALs. And that's because they have to go through what's known as Drunk Hell Week.
Ooh.
This is where they don't sleep for an entire week. They only get 1 hour of rest every day. The average human is supposed to sleep 63 hours per week, but they only sleep for 7 hours during Drunk Hell Week. They also perform extreme exercises every day. They also have to run 6 miles without stopping and also do target practice as well. And to top it all off, they have to swim 18 miles.
This is for the military, man. This is top notchery right here. Swim 18 miles. Oh.
If you thought that was hard, then they have to do this while intoxicated with alcohol. They have to drink lots of liquor all week long. This makes it hard for them to aim and exercise, and also makes their tiredness even worse. So you can see why they...
That right there seems pointless, bro. Why am I getting drunk? I haven't slept. I hope they're eating good. They gotta be eating hella meals, but shit, going by that, they probably eating an orange or apple a day, and that's it, bro. Count me out.
Drunk Hell Week. Anyone who passes out will not pass Hell Week, and will not...
You gotta swim 18 miles drunk? Hell no.
Into the Philippine Navy SEALs. Now let's look at a very scary military exercise involving fire. The military of Belarus is known for being very hardcore. Belarus is the last dictatorship in Europe. and their military is known as being super tough. The Belarusian Special Forces have to do what's known as the Fire Walk. This is an assault
Firewall.
course which has fire all over it. Sometimes they need to walk through the fire, and at other times break bricks set on fire using their heads. The Belarusian Special Forces have been involved in many
You
covert
got the gas
operations,
mask on. You should be solid, right?
including the assassination of opposition politicians. Another very feared military unit is the UK Royal Marines. The Royal Marines have to complete a 32-week training course. The worst part of this course is known as the mud run. They are exhausted and covered in terrible smelling mud. They have to run and crawl through 20 miles of mud. The mud is so thick they can barely
20 miles of mud.
move. They also have to lift very heavy logs in this mud.
Teamwork
They have
make
to
the
do this
dream
as
work.
a team, which improves their strength and cohesion. Now, let's look at one more very scary military exercise.
Cohesion, I feel
If you
that.
have a fear of drowning, this one will terrify you. This is done by the US Navy SEALs, and the exercise is known as drown proofing. Drown proofing is a crazy exercise. US Navy SEALs have their arms and legs tied. They're then pushed into a pool of water. Once in the water, they have to bob in the water for 5 minutes. They then have to float for 5 minutes, and
You think you can stay underwater for 5 minutes? I can answer that for myself. Hell no. Do. Comment down below, man. Did you hit that subscribe button? It ain't doing nothing to you. Hit the like button. It ain't doing nothing to you.
swim for 100 meters,
Great content.
all while their legs and arms are tied. They then have to dive to the bottom of the pool to retrieve an object using just their teeth. But that's when things get really crazy. Their instructor then jumps into the pool and starts attacking them. This is to simulate combative drowning. If you weren't scared of drowning before this training, then you will be now. You can see why the Navy SEALs
That
only
shit
have a
right there.
9.5% pass rate. But now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment down below which was
Hey, man. That's tough right there. They was all tough, man. Which one y'all think was the craziest though, man? I gotta say, damn, probably when they were shooting that nah, man, hold on. It's gotta be that Cobra one for me. Cobra one is crazy and shit. That when they were shooting each other with the guns and shit, training. One slip up, nigga, that's a headshot. One slip up. Yeah, man. We gonna be right back at it. Y'all already know what it is. Please comment, subscribe, and like, man. We need 1 million subscribers. We not there yet, but we getting close, man. So hit that. Do that for me, please. Come on, y'all.